Good morning. Morning. How's everybody doing? It is just coming up on 7:30, 5th of August. It's a hump day. All right, it's a hump day. All right, so what do we got? Futures are a little better here. Diamonds, baby. All right, so diamonds got kind of the control here right now. We know that SPY has got back to the highs, and we know that it's expanding this morning, and we're way off still on triple Qs. Okay, so I got to say, semis are mixed to me. That's what I see. Kind of a mixed bag with these semis. All right, so still not right 100%. I think the Mag 7 definitely stays intact and stays strong. All right, I'm looking at Tesla here. It's a little lower now this morning. Okay, so I think there's be some pullbacks in that group as well. Now, Amazon was kind of pulled back, and now this morning it's popping back up again. So we'll look at that. But let's take a look at the Qs real fast here, so I don't have to go back at the end here. All right, so triple Qs, there you go, sitting at 725 here. All right, so 725.25. We're at the high range of this 4 hour. All right, so we're sitting up here at the top of the broadening formation here on the Qs. All right, so we'll wait to see what shakes out here right now. So right now, so 725.17 and 725.17 doesn't get you out of the day. All right, so we're going to be inside day on Qs for sure. And then SPY, same way. I think we're taking a day up on SPY for sure. 773. We're at 775. We've expanded, and we're starting to see a little bit of a pullback there. All right, and your diamonds here at makes a new high at 543.45 on the overnights, and that is all staying up at the top of the broadening formation on the 4 hour, as you can see. All right, do we continue to expand from here? We see on the Dow, I think there's room. Um, I think the biggest the problematic thing right now is the semis, and see how are they gonna get their act back together here, or are they gonna start doing that bouncy thing? All right, so that's what we got for the futures this morning. A couple names here this morning. Got Lilly. Lilly came out with some really good numbers, man. Big numbers on Lilly. And it's they're not throwing a big parade or anything. They got up to 11.99 on it, and they've pulled back a lot. All right, they pulled back a lot, and even from here on the fiver, you can see you're kind of breaking back down here, back to 11.68. We closed at 11.15. We're up $50 higher here this morning. We'll see what Lily can do here. We'll see if she can hold some of. See if she just hold those gains. I gotta say, man, Shopify, great numbers. It's a testament to Americans and how much they love to spend money. Okay, that's what it is. All right, 123.90. This thing's moving 149.70, guys. So Shopify much higher this morning, up by about $29, moving to the upside. You're gonna have a gapper, and you're gonna be up in this area in here, folks. 140, round 150 here right now. We can pull that up on the daily. This thing's moving. All right, so 150, guys. All right, 149 and change. Coming back from this era, from this period here. Let's see if we can drag that down a little bit. There we go. So 150. We're coming into this area right in here. Kind of a steep area of coming from here. All right, as we can see, we can. All right, so but here we are at 149.61. All right, so we're going to be coming right up to the high of this guy right here, 151.79. There was a little gap in there too. All right, so 151.94 would be our next move to the upside on Shopify. Shopify, nice move there. Again, a testament to Americans and how they like to spend money. All right, so Shopify good. All right, Shopify good. SpaceX, man, I don't know, popped up to 31. We watched it after the close yesterday. SPCX, just give it to 100, would you please, SpaceX? They keep toying around with us. Back down to 112 here. Got down to 110 over the overnight. Got to maybe 109. Okay, so she popped up on that news on the earnings. Got the 131. Uh, it was all over the place yesterday, and then I come in this morning, and here we are back at 112, and having a hard time to move right now. So SpaceX, be patient, be patient, be patient. All right, let's just get her to $80 and be done with it. All right, but I would definitely would like to see. I think it's got $100 written all over it at some point. All right, Disney had they had mixed earnings, but they kind of like it a little bit. 101, the thing's been really chopping. The group has been sucking. So Disney, you got the 212 today coming in with a new day up, man. So this is going to be a nice day right here. 212 up. We'll see if Disney can hold some of these gains. So there's your monthly. It's kind of shoot her down, but it's getting a boost this morning. All right. So that month's going to look a lot better here when we open up. All right, and we're going to take the week up as well. All right, so that's gonna make Disney look a lot better here. Okay, so there could be a little run sheep run in Disney. It hasn't. I mean, it's been dead. It's not been doing anything. All right, but a little better here, man. Up a dollar and change. All right, so that one's good. AMD was a mixed bag on earnings too, and they sold into that rally. I tell you, I mean they did bring it back up. You can see here from the overnight, and they came at 518. We're trading at 470, 471. All right, so we're breaking down into this area right in here. We're going to have a gapper down in this area right in here, 470 ish. All right, 74 ish right now. All right, right in here. So we're going to get a gap down on AMD. We'll see if they can get them going, man. Semis. I got, I got. I'm still not convinced. All right, so AMD. Uber was another one with mixed earnings here, lower here this morning. Now again, Uber a tad lower here now, but closed at 71.99. Is trading at 72.26 right now. 72.26 was yesterday's highs. We're back down to 69.81. So we're going to get a gapper down on this one too. A small little gapper coming down on Uber. Uber was a miss. All right, and Best Buy was a miss as well. And Best Buy these and they didn't give good guidance either, so this thing's getting kind of knocked out a little bit. All right, we closed at 86.35. We're down to 84.70 right now. All right, so I'll believe it or not, 84.70 is still going to keep us inside day. All right, so not horribly bad on Best Buy there. All right, so Lilly, Shopify, Disney, these are all in the news today. Advanced Micro, these are your morning movers. And then Jeffries gave us a Best Buy a big downgrade as well. All right, so Shopify's the big number, man. It's like I said, the economy's got to be good because people are spending money like crazy. All right, so we'll see what happens from there. Let's take a look at the couple of those end names that we talked about, right? So Intel, trying to rally it up again here now. You got the 2-2 up now, and we got a lit. Now we're going to be 98 inside. All right, so Intel's coming in inside day. We'll look at the big guys. SNDK, I believe that's another one that's going to be stuck inside that day. Where are we at right now? 14.14. We took a little trip. Yeah, going to be inside day. Going to take a little trip with the inside day. All right, so Sandisk coming in with the inside day. I believe Micron as well. All right, Micron had the 2-2 up, And they're not running away, man. I'll tell you, if they were coming for these things with the feast, they would have already moved away from us. Okay, so I don't see the guns coming out blazing. All right. 881 here on Micron. We got 903 to get out of there. All right. So again, we don't see that umph that we're looking for, and we'll be looking for them to see if they want to break down again here. Taiwan Semi having a hard time trying to keep things together here with this mess that it's got going here on the dailies. So you did take a higher, you didn't. I don't know if we did take a higher or not, um, but so again, right back here, 417, 418. It hasn't changed a bit. All right, so the seven is a different animal altogether, and I think that the Mag Seven is still holding its strength. Now, these are the kinds of moves that are happening. We're not getting these kinds of moves in the semis. All right, so there's your weekly here on your in NVIDIA. It takes it up on the week here. And where are we today? We're looking higher here, 215. We've been much higher. All right, we were up to 216.65. Nvidia. All right, Amazon kind of fell apart, and then today I see it like ripping back up to the upside again. All right, right back up another $4 this morning. All right, got up to 282.76. Starting to pull back from there a little bit. I see Tesla's a little bit lower here this morning. Tesla's 311 if you can get some there. All right, and it's a little lower this morning here. Closed at 327.35, and it's trading a little bit slightly lower from there, about $2 maybe. All right, so Tesla, Microsoft, just did its all work. It's tired, man. This has been such a big gap up move. So 496, a little better again here today. All right, 498, but you're going to be inside day there with Microsoft. All right, all right. So diamonds ruling the day right now. All right, and we know that the Qs, they got to get another $20 to get back up to all-time highs. And here the SPY is this morning expanding again to the upside. All right. So we're looking like 78.10 now on the SPX. That's my number, 78.10. All right. So we'll see if any kind of resistance starts to show up around those numbers, even if we get to those numbers. All right. So and then we'll talk sectors, right? How about XLP, man? Just out of the blue yesterday with the big day up and looking for some more this morning here, 85.70. We're taking a 2-day up now on the XLPs. All right. Who's moving this morning? Walmart is moving here really nicely. All right. Walmart closed at 111.55. It's trading over $1 higher this morning. All right, so looking for a 2-2, another big day on Walmart. Let's go. You got to get this thing back up to at least 120. If Shopify can put up those kinds of numbers, Walmart needs to get there. Okay, so we'll see about that one a little better there on your staples. It's been your discretionaries to your discretionary as to what you would want to spend and what you want to spend your money with. Kind of messy here, man. This group, I got to say, there's a few good names, and then there's just a lot of garbage names. But better this morning on the discretionaries, looking like they want to go. And then those materials, nobody likes them. Nobody likes to trade them, but they're moving, man. All right, metals are starting to come back here. I'm looking at XLB right now, closed at 52. It's trading 52.40, higher again this morning. I'm looking at crude. I'm looking at, it's not giving me anything here. Hold on. All right, what do we got? Gold, GLD. I don't know why it's not coming up on my screen. Yeah, 386, man, from yesterday's. We're down, yesterday's lows were 374, and here we are at 384, coming down after being up 386. Gold is starting to move again, guys. All right, and silver's up higher as well. All right, and GDX had a pretty decent day yesterday. Right, it was kind of stuck in the middle day. 78, get out of the way, $82, man. All right. So metals getting hotter again. So watch out for that group. That's going to suck some room out of the other rooms. All right. So we know that Lilly popped up this morning, and healthcare had a pretty decent day yesterday. I just don't know if you see 2 days in a row. Um, but Lilly, this is Lilly yesterday with the shooter down, but now big numbers this morning. But they're not even throwing a party or anything. The numbers are pretty good, but they have come back in. All right, so we'll see if healthcare can get going on. And then the industrials, it's like what part of the industrials are going to move today? Because there's so many different kinds of stocks that are tied into the industrials. So pick the right group. Okay. Yesterday we had a little bit of airline love yesterday, but it looks like they kind of stuttered out. All right. Now, are they coming out with steam? Nah, I don't think so, man. 1661 on American Airlines. All right, Delta. I think these things are priced right where they are right now. So I don't see no primo. I see no juice. Okay. I think they're just like at the money, and I think that's where they are. And if that's where they are, that makes them kind of dead, right? We need some primo and some discounts. That's what we need. All right. So again, coming into the day, basic materials yesterday was the number one group. Healthcare was in there. Communication services is a little bit better here, and we got Disney. I talked about Disney, right? Disney's numbers are better. They're up 1%. All right. This guy's popping up again here now. Meta. All right. With the Mag 7. Mag 7's good. Stick with the MAGS. That thing moves. That's a good trading stock here in his mags. All right, we watched that one over here. This one's been moving nicely, man. All right, so mags will give you the whole 7. All right, so still strength with that. Tesla's a little weaker here this morning. Microsoft is a little softer this morning. Amazon's trying to do something. I don't know what the hell it's trying to do. All right, and that's about where we're at right now. The financials are unchanged. We're not seeing too much there. All right, so XLK, obviously, we know what's going on there. These semis, they're not performing like the Mag 7 is. Okay, so be aware of that. We'll see how that things shake out. All right, that's all I got. All right, be good, be good.